This town dog, and I'm back again. We'll try another little small flight, I think. From here to a little airport called Strom. I am at Bowarman in Washington, Hoquiam and Bowarman Airport. And I'm gonna go to one called Strom. The ICAO is 39P, altitude is 650 feet, runway is 7 and 25. We should see two lakes when we get over there, pretty close to it. I don't know how far it is, so I've got to sort of pay attention. May have to use GPS a little to figure out what's going on, because there's no markers there, nothing there at all to guide me, and all I got is direction from here. It says two small airports, one a little bigger than the other one, and I cross the little one and go to the big one, and within the big one there's a dog leg type shape. On the inside of the dog leg there's a sharp point sticking out. Right even with that point, I need to turn left away from the point, cross the lake, and go into a ravine. And when the ravine goes between the first set of little mountains, there'll be another ravine on the right. That's where the airport should be laying, if I find it. Anyway, that's where we're fixing to go. And I would wait till Razor gets back, but I hadn't got time to do that, and I don't know what time he'll be back, whether he come back an hour after a while or what. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this little flight so I can stop and do what I've got to do for the day anyway. Alright, plane is up and running. I should have turned it off. In fact, I better go gas it up. I know I said it before I go to 10% of fuel, and that's been a long time since I had it. I meant to turn everything off, have a chance to restart it, but I didn't. So, okay, we're going to go like this right here. We'll go with the flow. That was her name, Flo, huh? Oh. Here we go. Go over here and fuel this thing up. I'm going to pull in crossways so I won't have to back away from it. See if that works right there. Right there. Let's check the fuel now and see what we got. Fuel gauge is the green right in here, and it is 56 gallons. That's full. Now we'll go back to the outside of the plane before we'll start off from. Right there. The airport I'm going to be looking for is on a heading of about, I said 100 from here. I don't see it wrote down here nowhere. But it's 100 out of here is what I see. Between the east and 10 degrees to the right of east. Somewhere in that area. South of east. I don't see it wrote here, but I swear I thought I wrote it down. Anyway, we're going to try the 100 degrees. I hope I'm right. Anyway, let's get this thing ready to go. And I do have the same purpose I always use. So what we're going to do right now is set up airspeed of about 110 or so, 115. That's a little too much. I'll get right a minute. Right there. And we leaving here on a heading of 100, I said. And I hope that's right. Now we know there's some mountains and stuff in there, so we gotta get up and get over most of them. I don't know exactly how high we'll be going, but that's where we're headed. I'm gonna turn to 100 about as quick as I can. I'm not gonna worry about a VOR or nothing. I could use a VOR for distance out, but I don't know how far I gotta go anyway, so it don't really make much difference. VOR out of here was 1770. Let's go ahead and set that up just so I have a back feed on it. That way we'll at least have a back distance on it. See, it's already on. And we'll set this on 100. That'll be the right direction, even though we may not be dead on line. We can get on line if we want to. Right there. Now, and that'll give us a mileage. I'm 9 miles from VOR, which is across the lake. In the direction I'm going out of here, but not the direction I'm going to be flying. I'll be turning around going back the other way. But I'm going toward the VOR now. All right, let's see if we can get this thing there. Well, all right, let's burn around now to 100. Turn any way it wants to. I don't care which way. As long as it don't go back down the water, I'm happy. Let's say over 6,000 and 5,000. There's some mountains out there, and I don't know how tall they are. We'll have to sort of eyeball them and use what we got to go by. You are still 7-8 miles to the west of me, and I didn't circle around enough to line up, so I'm flying north of the line, which is what I had planned, is off the airport, not off the BOR. So it's probably need to get over this way a little more first. I'm gonna get over more in front of the airport and then come on back around. I'm not gonna worry about lining the BOR. But I'm going to get back sort of toward where I left out from and then straight out. We'll get over about the edge of that lake and get the string out. Mr. Razor plane still sitting down there. Get it back over this way a little bit in line. That runway's somewhat in line, not necessarily exactly. I just want to be more in front of the airport. So when I get to the land, I'll be getting pretty good shape. That's what I got in mind. So I was talking about the, whoops, excuse me. Get this thing there. It's got a household problem too. Overheated and messed up. Now we're getting back over to here. Oh, we're getting about right. Let's go on back to 100 now. I'll check a little bit beforehand. As soon as I get this thing in line, I'm probably going to have to go in another room in just a minute. Let's see what we got going here. But anyway, where we at behind us, that's good enough for what I got in mind. Let me check this real quick. Be right back. back. Now, you back? Nope, she ain't back. Well, let's see where we at. I'm bringing GPS of the, yeah, so I just, now where I'm going is, I don't think it's too far, but it may be a little ways too. Don't really know, don't know if I'm on the right path or not. I believe it's right in there though, maybe them right there. Two little lakes right there may be it. I'm not sure. There's an airport right by two little lakes. I believe could be a little further out than that. I don't know. They're within Washington, but they're right along in here somewhere. They're still in the mountains, so they could got to be in this area here. Where we're headed to here or here, right down here maybe. And I may be off loud enough I'll miss them completely. If I can't, if I feel like I'm getting lost, I'll use the GPS and set it up as a guidance. But let's try it without it first. Now, 17 miles out of Bowarman behind us. Only heading a 100. Let me get me another cup of coffee. Be right back. weekend. If I keep having it interrupted, I'm not run over a mountain while I'm gone. Here we go. Let's see where we at. 25 miles out of Bowarman. 5,000 feet. Look like we're in pretty good shape for the hills are concerned right now. I see water. Something ain't water. Something else. I don't think. Now, I don't know exactly where we're headed. But I believe that may be it right there. That looks like it could be it right there, what I was talking about earlier. Little lake, big lake, and the airport will be right behind in there, even though it don't show it here. Try it, see what we got. We'll check it out when we get there. That's 60 to 70 miles away. Well, the way it worked earlier, that might be about 40 miles. They was out there a while ago. What I was calling 200 was only 100. No, that's right, they were on a different pattern. I guess I was wrong. Still, it should be about 60, 70 miles. Like, fly out there and see. From here, that leaves about almost 100 total, look like. Let's see if we can find that little place. So, growling up on me now. Might have something to do with that big bowl of watermelon I just ate. Chopped up with salt on it. And what's around my plane? I see a nuclear facility. Power to the airport right there. Got a mountain off to my right there, about as tall as I am high. Looks like to me. Better watch it. The further I go, the higher these things get to out across here, I think. Back. Can't get it clear. Mm-hmm. 31 miles out of Bowarman. We may lose that signal down here in any mountain, but if it's a little higher, we'd be able to hold it all the way, I know. I didn't check the distance to this airport, so I don't have any idea where I'm working with. I look like I'm gonna miss it. I'll log it in the GPS. Go back to it. As long as I don't have to, I'm not going to. Of course, that's almost the same thing, but it's not on there yet. I do see two little lakes. It looks a lot like where I'm going. And they're right straight in front of me, so I've got a pretty good course set. I'm gonna be close to 100 miles is the way I'm looking at it from Bowarman. I'm recording this. I meant to make a live stream. Shucks. I meant to put it in live stream. Now I'm recording it locally. That's alright, but it's not what I had in mind. Just pushed the wrong button when I left. Gotta go to town in a minute, that's why. Or I need to, I don't really have to. Still 60 miles probably to that, at least 60 to that lake. If that's it. I'm not even sure it's it. There's only two I see, and one of them is a little bigger than it, and that's what it's supposed to be. And the little one's supposed to be first. I'll recognize the lake when I see it, I think. Up close I should be able to recognize it. If the mountain is accurate. Somewhat. I'm going to 2.5, 125 right there. For speed, they pick it up a little bit. Quit singing to me now. Uh-oh. Who we got there? Mr. Cap.
That's it? Nobody else in there?
I'm maybe the only one right now. I'm doing a little recording across country here. You go ahead and do what you want to do. Don't worry about it. It won't hurt a thing. I'm going from Bowarman to Strom. That's the name of the airport, Strom. About 100 miles. I'm 41 miles out of Bowarman. There's nothing to tell me where I'm going except my eyes. I know when I get there, there's two little lakes, a little small one and one a little bigger. That's all I know. I don't have the GPS logged in or anything at this point. If I get lost, I will use the GPS to find it. I did pull it up and look at it, but I don't have it logged in. And it appears to be what I'm looking for on the GPS, them two little lakes. They're still 50, 60 miles in front of me. I'm on a course I set before I left the ground. Going to get some information right back to the screen. Come across, come back up. about a 30-minute video. watching Razor and remote land at Bowarman. Got somebody under me in a Boeing 737 right now. And I'm flying in a, I bet it's something bigger than that. It's moving too fast. Something more of a, multiplayer. Climbing too fast for a 737. Trying to determine where that's located, and it's really hard to tell. Why did that unlock that? I must accidentally click it. Why ain't that doing right? There we go. Showing a 737 in front of me. And it named it computer. Okay. Computer 4402. Here comes a nutting in. Kill it. Or Kelly BH 22. Killable. Whatever it is, I can't pronounce it. Anyway, we're still going toward that lake, looking for them lakes. The airport is to the left of the lakes, between two little valleys, and across the first little ridge and into the little valley behind it. Should be right on the right there. And if it ain't there, I'm at the wrong lake. Alright, I got another man on the airport below me. He started on the airport nearest the host, I'd say. We got the man in front of us. We'll take that right there down for a few minutes. Ain't none of these any good to us. That one is, but not this one. I want the other one, even though it's not really telling me anything. But the distance on the DME is 52 miles to the Bowarman behind me. Far that from now, I see a big old mountain coming up. Mount Rainier coming up over there. I don't know how close this is going to get to Mount Rainier. I didn't check on the map either when I looked it up. Mount Rainier's out there. It's going to be before I get there, and now it's showing them, well, not too bad off, well, maybe a little bit. Pretty close to them lakes, though. If I see them. I got some more lakes before I get there. Hopefully that's them right there. That looks a lot like it right there. Sure hope it's it, because it make it simpler for me. It's supposed to be the edge of the mountain, that's where it's at. And just past this other big valley with a lake, so like that's gonna be getting pretty close. See what we got going here. These mountains ought to get above where I'm at before we get to them. We have to get over the top of them again. Miles, 40 miles to the lake. That's not exactly right. I hope that's it. Looks like I see a little lake right there in front of it, though. It looks a whole lot like it. Well, I'm coming in the wrong angle. I bet it was wrong, too. I thought I was coming in the side more. But I believe that's going to be it. We got this little lake here, and we got another little lake, and we got a little bitty lake. I barely see it there. It's probably going to be the little lake I was looking at there. And over in the valley. Once I get closer, I'll be able to see the airport. That's what I'm counting. There's two mountains in front of me. One got a flat top. Mount Rainier. Mount St. Helens, probably. Looks flat top Mount St. Helens, I think, or Mount Hood is over in here too. Over a little bit more to the Oregon side, I think. See a nothing over there too. DME off my right, but there's nothing around where I was going. These lakes here should be a lake in front of me there. And there'll be one off to my other side over there too. Right there it is, right there. It's the other one. Still don't actually tell me I'm on the right path though. All I do is hope, but that's all I got to go by. Hope it don't get dark. I can hope that too. If this goes down, this will be video 400. See what's out in front of us as far as... Alright, the lakes I'm looking at is over inside that mountain. That's about right too. Over inside that red mountain. I may have to fly around to get to it. Or over the top and down. Maybe I ought to climb a little more right down. I'm gonna put another 1,000 behind me because I know these bumps there get pretty tall. If I don't climb before I get there, I won't have enough power to climb at that time without flying away and back. This should get me over me if I don't change color. I believe that little hook inside that lake yonder is what I was talking about, a sharp point. But just not on the side I thought it was on. Well, I don't see the airport yet either. Could be wrong. Could be bad wrong. Pretty good ways over there. I didn't think it was 100 miles, but it could easily be. Look at the map. This puts them just to my right, the lakes, off inside the mountains. They lightened up a little. They didn't change color completely, but they did lighten up a little when they. I'm wrong. My airport's right there. Well, still 10, 20 miles away though. But I see it on the GPS, 39 feet. So that's going to be a different lake than what I was looking at. That lake in front of me is it. That big lake on the left yonder. So, I was a little bit mistaken about on the GPS, but if I use the GPS, I did find the airport. Use the picture. And that valley right there on the one I gotta go through. So let's turn everything off and go that way. Get rid of all this, we don't need it. Let's head for that valley right yonder. Across that lake. Now, I don't see the little lake I was talking about, but I do know that's the airport. I'm pretty sure it's what I'm looking at right there. That lake in front of me is that dog leg lake right there. Looks more like it right there, actually. But that valley yonder looks like the valley I'm looking for off of that lake. And that's where the lakes don't look like they did on the map. I'll tell you that right now. Unless that's the little lake right there in front of me on my right. It's probably the little lake I was talking about right there. The point I was talking about on the lake is that little peninsula sticking out past that little lake and the other little opening there. That peninsula, that's the point I was talking about right there. And once you get past that, actually, just before you get that point, turn left across the lake, which in that ravine where power line or road's going through it, whatever it is. Looks like a power line and a road. And that'll put you just past that first mountain. There should be an airport on the right. I see it right on the GPS below the 6. That's where we headed. I'm in pretty good shape for the flight. I just didn't have enough information to find it right. As far as the flight itself, I wasn't bad at all. But I had no way to recognize it. That lake just didn't hardly. Now I see the little lake I was talking about right there. But from where I was at, I was trying to call the other lakes the little lake. This lake's longer than it shows on the map. more of a river lake. Right there, ravine, right there is what I was talking about. That's the one on the map I was looking at. And I said, go to that peninsula sticking out right yonder, that point, and turn left across the lake, which would put me a little bit behind that, but you'll be able to see it enough to find it. That was my intention. We're going to go ahead and go across there to it, but my instruction was go to that point and turn left across the lake, because that would put you across the widest part of the lake there, and right in that peninsula. Right in that valley, not a peninsula. That valley may not be very low. It's a little above normal elevation, even though it's a valley. I gotta watch not get too low. But that peninsula on my left there, sticking out, is my marker point that I was using. But finding the lake was a little harder than I thought. If I go out right there at the end of where I'm headed now, be almost straight across from that peninsula, the widest part of the lake. I knew it was overshooting just a little too on the map, it showed it. I better not get any lower, because it looks like that mountain's that tall over there, even in the valley. Alright, so I'm outside pretty close to this. This one's got the excess equipment to open, close doors and stuff. As soon as we pass through this valley, off to my right where the airport's at, I bet in between the next two valleys around this mountain. Get it down, I gotta go to town in a few minutes. Somebody trying to lighten up out there a little. Been raining the last few minutes, but the sun's trying to shine. Hurricane thing going through here. What's left of it sort of broke up. Alright, right through this valley here. Roads in the valley, the power line goes over the ridge. There's a new van joining. About to get too low here now. The mountain starts to look like as tall as I am in the valley. Follow that road. As long as I stay above that road, I should be in good shape. I see the airport in front of me, or a building or something. What else? I think it's the airport in front of me. Yep, the airport's probably the runway's in my direction. That's good. I like it. Drop his RPM back a little. To get out next to these mountains here. Don't want to hit them, but I need to get down in them real close. I don't want to stall out before I get there, but still doing over 100. That's trying to strike a mountain before I get in there.
500. Approaching minimums. Minimums. 100. 50,
You better get on the
40,
ground if you're going
30,
to.
20, 10.
Get on the ground when brakes stop you. Come on, get it down there. There we go. We all right. There we go. Went down there for what I said. Didn't do a good job of finding it, actually. Did all right too, but we had to use GPS to spot it on the picture. But once I found the airport on the GPS, the numbers I was going to go to the wrong lake, so I was fixing to do. I think, unless I recognized it as I got closer, I might have. It did look more like it once I got in on it. All right, we're going to park this thing right down here. Right there. Right there. Cut these off. Two of them still off. Well, one of them's off. Two of them's on. Right there, we're going to push that target forward. Right there. Off. Now we're going to call it right there. What's that the plan? Got a phone call. Catch this phone call for what? Just yeah. No, all right. Anyway, now we're ready to cut this thing off. Oh, look at all we done got spawning here on our airport. This airport, he back it up too. He knows it's tight. I might watch it just a second before I turn it off. See if he tries to get out of here. I think he's getting ready to, I do believe. That's that same guy. He done spawned in here. I've got him to 737. I don't know what he's in. That's what he's got him predicted to be in. I'll assume that's what it is. No reason for it not to be. Well, he figured that's good enough right there. Get ready to watch him go across here. Here he comes. Well, I don't see no flap for a short field takeoff. Maybe a little bit there. Plus, against that mountain, I believe I'd have went the other way. Watch out, mountain. He ain't gonna make it. Nope, he didn't do it. I knew he wasn't going to. Anyway, he stuck in the mountain. That's the end of that. If he'd have went that in, he might have got out through that ravine on the left if he ever got off the ground. But without them flaps, he wasn't going to get off the ground here. This is a short air. What's this airfield? What was I said? 950 feet long is all it is. No, he wasn't getting out of this runway no matter which way he went. He's back, though. He figured try it again. He sure is. He tried again. His only chance is...
Hello, anyone there?
No, ain't nobody here.
Hey, Ray.
Yep, I'm recording. I'm just fixing to stop.
Okay.
Actually, I done landed and fixed to quit, but I got a guy trying to get off a 900-foot runway on 737. So I don't watch him. He stuck in the mountain one time. Fixed to try it again. I think the runway is 950 feet long is what it was. I believe that's what I read. We can check it, cause it might have been.
Why would you even try to do that?
I don't know. I'm wrong. It's 1,800 feet long. It was 950 foot altitude. 1,800 foot runway. Well, he tried it again.
And he crashed again?
He turned to the left going across the grass, but no, he just crashed. Just hit that mountain. 1,800 feet is too short. If the other direction, if he ever got off the ground, which I don't think he would, I don't think he'd run full flaps. So that's shorter runway. My advice is back up all you can, full throttle, hold it to the one as tight as it'll go. Once you start rolling little ways, start the flaps down, bring them all the way down, pull. If you're going to make it, you'll make it. If you ain't going to. But you let it get about halfway down the runway and drop them flaps all the way down. Get your speed without the drag. Get the drag as it lifts at the last minute, and you might make it. But with 1,800 feet, that's a little bit too short.
From your channel.
Yeah.
Cap just pulled out. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'm going to cut this video off. I'll catch y'all later. I'm going to go.
Okay.